This is Sylvia Saber with OpTv Global headlines. Starting with the national updates. Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa had a telephonic conversation with U.S. Secretary of Defense General Retired Lloyd Austin. They discussed matters of mutual interest, geographic stability, and defense affairs. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres visited flood-affected areas of Sindh and Balochistan. They reviewed the damages and the ongoing relief and rehabilitation efforts in the flood-affected areas. United States Agency for International Development announced to provide additional $20 million to Pakistan in humanitarian assistance for floods. Former Prime Minister Imran Khan again stressed about the fresh election. Khan said it is the sole solution to end political and economic instability in the country. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres appreciated Jamaat-e-Islami's welfare organization Al Khidmat Foundation for its relief and rescue efforts. The UN has already launched an appeal for $160 million in aid to help Pakistan. An alarming situation currently prevails in the flood-affected areas of Sindh. Over 1 million people are infected with infectious diseases. 40% schools are destroyed. More than 2,500 schools turned into relief camps. Enrollment expected to fall by 50%. TikTok has launched its #BookTalk campaign in Pakistan to celebrate International Literacy Day. Users in Pakistan will be able to connect and engage with vibrant literature community on TikTok. Up next, we have the international updates. The United States imposed sanctions on Iran's Ministry of Intelligence and Security. USA accused Tehran of being tied to a disruptive cyber attack on Albania and engaging in other cyber activities against the United States and its allies. 2 adults and 3 children have been found shot to death at Maryland House in the United States. Authorities said there is no ongoing threat to the public. King Charles III has vowed to emulate his late mother's life of service. In his first address to Britain, and King Charles III pledging to carry on her lifelong service to the nation. Russia calls claims that Western weapons could lead Kiev to victory against Moscow is empty fantasies. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said President Vladimir Putin's decision to send reinforcements to Ukraine's Kharkiv region underlines the huge losses Russia's forces are taking in its offensive. A building has collapsed in Syria's northern city of Aleppo. At least 11 people died, including 3 children. India has slipped down on a rank in the United Nations Human Wellbeing Index. India ranked behind neighbors like Sri Lanka and Bangladesh with 132 points. Switzerland utmost overall being with HDI value of 0.962. Back-to-back earthquake has struck Indonesia's Papua region. Strong 6.1 magnitude earthquake was followed by a 5.8 magnitude aftershock minutes later. No casualties or damages were immediately reported. Up next, we have the business updates. Canada's economy shed jobs for the 3rd month in a row in August. Canada lost net 39,700 jobs entirely in full-time work. The jobless rate climbed to 5.4%. The Pakistani rupee continued to lose ground against the US dollar for the 6th consecutive session. The Pakistani rupee fell by rupees 2.76 and closed of rupees 225.42 in interbank market. Pakistan is still reeling under a severe dollar liquidity crunch despite the resumption of the International Monetary Fund program. Estimated losses due to flood reach $18 billion. Up next, we have the sports updates. Former Australian opener Matthew Hayden has been appointed as the Pakistan team's mentor for the upcoming T20 World Cup. Hayden will join the national side in Brisbane on October 15th. Australia's one-day cricket captain Aaron Finch will retire from the format's international matches following final game of a 3-match series against New Zealand. Finch has captained Australia 54 times in his 145 one-day international. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Indian pop music band Euphoria frontman Balash Sen lauded Pakistani superstar Atif Aslam. The pop star said that the Atif Aslam has made the maximum impact on Bollywood's music and most singers over the last 15 years. Pakistan's fashion powerhouse Sania Maskatia, Sana Safinas and Hassan Yasin Shahryar band together for flood relief sale. Nida Azwar, Deepak Parvani and Maheen Kareem are also among many brands participating in the sale, 100% of the proceeds of which will be donated to flood relief efforts. Netflix suspended filming of its British royals drama The Crown following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The acclaimed show is currently filming its 6th season, having charted the late monarch's life through multiple decades. Hollywood's most acclaimed television shows and actors are back in the running for the annual Emmy Awards. Succession racked up the most nominations of any show with 25 nods. Up next, we have the health updates. 90-year-old woman gives birth to twins with different biological dads. This is known as heteropaternal superfecundation. The doctor said that the kids have the same genetic structure as their mothers.